Entrepreneurship is a very important aspect of today's life. I mean, if we talk about universities, if we talk about, to say that countries, the people or the organizations are moving towards entrepreneurship. The main definition of an entrepreneurship is to think out of the box. I mean to say that your idea must be novel one, and you need to bring that particular idea into the market, and that idea needs to be designed from the scratch. And once it is being designed, it is being, to say that, propagated into the market. Ultimately you would earn a lot of money from that particular idea. I would like to give you an example like a Facebook. You know that, like Elon Musk, the big giants in the market in today's world, all are going to bring their innovative ideas in, you may call it as something what they are thinking out of the box, they are making them, and they are earning a lot of money from those particular ideas. So what we have to do, we have to also, to say that, take such ideas into a market, and we have to, to say that, work on them, and ultimately our country might also, to say that, excel in that particular field. So entrepreneurship, if I would say that, in our university, Mehran University, we have an incubation center here. That has been developed with the collaboration of Punjab Information Technology Board, Sindh government, and Mehran University of Engineering and Technology. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to incubate multiple startups, to say that, into this particular incubation center. And from that particular, they have a time of 6 months. They are being incubated there, and after 6 months, they are ready to bring their idea into the market. If you want to think about some successful criteria for an entrepreneur, or like that, some sort of innovative idea, I should say that they have to work hard, they have to think out of the box, they have bring their idea onto a paper and discuss with some good mentor. To say that, once they are going to discuss with some good mentor, they will to say that, furnish their ideas into detail, and then they can work along with the team. A single person cannot work over a single idea. There is a teamwork, right? So you have to work over that particular idea, and you will definitely get success once your idea would be into a market, or like that. Business is something that our legacies, we are actually following the legacy. Our forefathers are using the older techniques, and they are going to do their business, by sitting onto a shop or something like that. But now the world is changing, right? You need to think out of the box, you need to think like an innovation, you have to bring innovation into your business. So an innovative idea that you think, and you want to work over it, and you have to take that idea from a very scratch and take into a market, and you need to build that idea, you have to work on that particular idea. Ultimately it works. I would like to give an example of to say that, Kareem or Uber. What are these? These are the startups, right? These startups are, at a very early stage, they have developed a web application or mobile application, and then they are put their idea into a market, and that idea got successful, and now they are earning in millions of dollars, or like that. So this is something like the innovation, the new thinking, the out of the box thinking, that is actually, to say that, the startup is. I would like to say that, first of all, your idea needs to be incubated for 6 months or for 1 year. After 1 year, you might have an accelerator stage. Once your idea has been completed, you are about to earn money, or you are going to launch that idea into a market, then you can go to a next stage that is called as an accelerator stage. Now at that stage, you might got some funding, to say that, right? But in our center, to say that, incubation center here in Mehran University, we used to have something like, we are going to call the sponsors, we are going to call the investors here in the center, and they are going to interact with the students, or with the entrepreneurs, or with the startups here in the center. And if they think that, okay, this idea is good, and they want to invest their money into that particular idea, yes, they can, and they get the money, or they get the idea, or they get something from that particular startup by investing their money, or like that. So I think there must not be any issue. The issue is, you need to make your idea special. until and unless your idea is not special, nobody would invest over you. But yes, if your idea is innovative, ultimately you would get a lot of rating, lot of people are going to asking you that come and join us, we will I give you money, you have to work on. Actually, the first and foremost thing that I would like to say, that the students do not have the visionary ideas regard, I mean, they do not have an idea that what the startup is. The startup culture is not so common in Pakistan, but now due to that, I mean to say that Sindh government, Punjab Information Technology Board and Mehran University, they have launched that particular project since last 3 years here in Mehran University, and we are working with heart and soul over that particular project. And I would like to say that now the students got an idea that, I mean to say that how the startup is going to be built, or how how to start working on the startups and all like that, na? And many of our teachers are now being trained in that particular area also, in that particular entrepreneurship field also, and they are actually mentoring students that how to build their startups and all that. We have a complete team from Punjab Information Technology Board here in I mean Science and Technology Park, and they are also mentoring every startup, every student, that how you need to build your startup from initial stage to the final stage. Now coming to your question that why it is going to be failed. Now most of the students do not know that what might be the revenue generation. I mean, at the early stage they think that okay, this idea is very much novel, we start working on that, but they do not know how to generate revenue. I mean, whether the revenue would be generated or not, or you may call it as, so the idea is not sustainable. I mean, you need to bring an idea which is going to incorporate sustainability to that particular application or to that particular area. The sustainability is the thing that is going to make your project prolong, or they are going to give something which actually I mean, your project would be working for a longer period and would be generating a lot of revenue. I mean to say that if you would say that I mean, if you have a sustainability option into your project or like that.